Hello and welcome to Covenant House, Georgia Virtual Edition. We're really excited that you can join us for this very unique experience, but we do hope that you can join us one day in person so that you can see our beautiful 7-acre campus situated on the west side of Atlanta. So I want to talk a little bit about Covenant House. As you may be aware, there are over 3,300 young people who are experiencing homelessness in our city any given night. And Covenant House, Georgia served 1,800 of those young people just last year. So we started out 20 years ago in 2000 as a very small drop-in center situated in 5 Points. And we expanded to this place right here, which is our very first shelter that was in the Lakewood community. There we had 15 beds, 10 overflow mattresses, and upwards of 200 young people who were on our waiting list waiting to get in services. We were really excited to purchase the property that we are in now. In 2012, we were able to move here, and we have quadrupled the amount of young people that we serve. One of the major ways that we're able to fund what we do is through our events. And one of them is a Night of Broadway Stars, where we're very fortunate that Covenant House International was founded in New York City and made this incredible relationship with Broadway. We have real Broadway stars who fly down to many of our sites across the nation. Here in Atlanta, ours is typically held in the spring months, and our young people who are pictured here are featured alongside Broadway stars. You get to hear their experiences through homelessness and how they've triumphed here at Covenant House through our services, and we hear their beautiful voices alongside stars that feature in Les Miserables, Phantom of the Opera, Dreamgirls. So we're very excited to have that component, as well as our sleep outs that we have, which is another huge way that we're able to raise awareness across our city about the work that we do and the youth that we serve, and also raise an incredible amount of money through our volunteers across our city. One of the first places that our young people engage with us is our Youth Engagement Center. Our youth will meet with an intake specialist, and they'll be able to talk with them about what their needs are. First, we want to make sure that they are safe. A lot of our youth are running away from traffickers, gang violence, abusers. We want to make sure that this is a sanctuary for them. And then we also want to pour into them. What are their dreams? Do they want to get an education or further their education? Do they want to join our workforce development program? Do they need to stabilize through our mental health program? A lot of our youth, when they are, or every single one of our youth actually, when they are here, they meet with one of our case managers, and this is our case management area here. Our case managers really allow the opportunity for our young people to stop worrying about their basic needs, because they get that here in our shelter, but they allow them to dream. What are your dreams? And then they're able to accomplish that by working alongside their case manager to create an individualized plan. All right, welcome to our kitchen. So this is where our culinary program that we're hoping to launch in the next couple of months or through this year will take place. We have an incredible restaurant commercial kitchen where our young people can engage and learn the skills that they need in order to allow a career in our culinary program. We have a part-time chef currently, and we have lots and lots of volunteers who come in here to participate in something called Prepare and Share a Meal program. And through that program, volunteers bring food, they serve our young people, they engage with them, and that program saves us over $300,000 a year that we can pour back into our services. We are currently in our shelter, so this is our 90-day crisis shelter where youth can come in at any given time. We have 50 beds in here for boys and girls. We also have mats for our young people to stay on for emergency overnight. We have anywhere between 10 to upwards of 100 young people who are on our waiting list. We know the need is very significant for them, but here they can get all of their basic needs met. They have a bathroom, their rooms are dorm style where there's 6 to 8 beds in each room. They get 3 meals a day and are connected with services where they don't have to worry about where to go. Here we are in one of our rites of passage cottages. This is our girls' cottage, and every single person in here is working, going to school. Some youth are working 2 jobs, and really we hone in independent living skills here. So all of our youth purchase their own food, they make their own food. We have cooking classes, the volunteers who come in to teach cooking classes. classes, and we really work on financial literacy and budgeting here. This is the Covenant House, Georgia Courtyard area. So we host a lot of really incredible activities here. One is our sleep out that takes place here in our courtyards, but we also do youth achievement ceremonies. So once a quarter, we want to celebrate each young person who comes into our fold, and we want our youth to recognize their potential. And by doing that, we do things like our ceremony, and we recognize something special that we see in them, just to let them know that we see you, we know who you are, we see your potential, and our hope is that they will recognize their own potential so that they can leave us and be very successful, confident citizens of our city. Welcome to our Community Service Center. So here is all of our support services. We have our behavioral health, we have a clinic of nurses. They come in twice a week in order to give assessments to our young people. We make sure that every single one of our youth sees a nurse when they enter our care. And we also are able to do testing and do screens. Many of our young people have not seen a person of the healthcare profession in many years. So we want to make sure that we connect them to the resources in order to receive the physical help that they need. We also have here our workforce development program and classroom setting. We have our cyber lounge, we have art therapy here. We also have a library and a success studio. This is our success studio. So all of the clothing that's donated, which is interview attire, we place in this room so that our youth can get styled for interviews that they have. We also conduct resume building, mock interviews in this room, but also in May, this room is transformed into our prom boutique. So we get prom dresses donated, tuxedos donated, we have hair and makeup come in, DJs, and we transform our gym into our prom. And it's a really special time that allows our youth to come in here and go shopping for their own prom outfit. This is our art room where we have art therapy. So this area also holds our workforce development and our lifelong learning initiatives. This is our Hall of Fame, which features many of our young people who have received certifications from our workforce development program and also have gone on to further their education. This is our drop-in services. So all of our young people who are not residents of ours are able to access this area, and here they're able to connect with a case manager that's designated just for them, and also receive all of the services that we have in our support service center. Here they can take a shower in our locker room, they can access our drop-in area where they can do laundry, get a bite to eat, and also connect to other young people that they may know. An important part of our program is our gymnasium. So we have recreational therapy program here where we do basketball, we have a high elements rope course, as well as a low elements rope course. And we do a lot of activities to engage our youth in non-traditional therapy in order to address a lot of the traumas that our youth endure growing up. So this is a very critical piece of what we do at Covenant House, and it's also a very favorite space of our young people that attend here. Thank you so much for watching our attempt of Covenant House, Georgia Virtual Edition. We do hope that you'll come back and see us in person soon.